Just going to do a Mark Goldbridge. Hello everybody and welcome to the United Stand. Now hello everybody. I've literally just seen, thanks to Elite FPL Twitter account, which I never ever go on, apart from if I'm just retweeting rubbish that I normally put up. Right there. Look at that. FPL managers get extra free hit chip. An extra free hit chip. So I'm now going to read exactly what that specific statement says, because in all seriousness, I went on Elite FPL account and I was just scrolling through the timeline, and the first thing that was there was FPL Cougars had tweeted out or retweeted the particular statement. So I'm going to quickly read it out now, see what it says, turn it round, and away we go. So, additional chip will help managers to make adjustments to the teams in light of postponements. Managers in Fantasy Premier League have had to deal with a lot of uncertainty recently with the unprecedented number, there's that word, unprecedented, sick to death of hearing it, number of postponed Premier League fixtures affecting their plans. So all FPL managers will now receive one extra free hit chip from Gameweek 20 to allow significant changes to squads for a single game week without suffering a points hit. And then it just tells you all about what a free hit is, blah, 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 blah. Traditionally, there is one free hit chip to play each season, but the number of postponements has meant we have introduced a second to give managers more flexibility when making their all-important squad selections, either in the short term or in a future game week. Managers who have not played their free hit ahead of game week 20 will not lose their first. They will have 2 free hit chips available to them, but please note that you will be unable to play the free hit in consecutive game weeks. After playing your free hit, your squad will return to the previous state for the following game week. So after you have selected the free hit chip the first time, the play button will remain for you to use again, blah, 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 blah. You don't have to use your free hit over the festive period. You can save, blah, 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 blah. Don't forget, from Game Week 20, your second wildcard will also be available to be used as well. Ha! Well. I don't know what to say, really. I can't see how that helps, really, with... Okay, if you've got, for argument's sake, matches postponed in advance, great. But with the absolute it show, what happened the other day regarding Burnley-Aston Villa, you had Watford game against Burnley. I can't even think of any other games that postponed really late on. It ain't going to help. Now don't get me wrong, as Steve Merchant says, I thank you for giving us a free hit. I thank you for the additional chip, but I don't know. What do you guys think? What are you guys actually saying? Because to be honest, I'm not going to be on here long. I'm only going to be on here for a few seconds. But Niraj saying he's got now 2 free hits. Denver saying he's going to be keeping his for the blank game weeks in game week 30. 30. ABJ saying finally doing something right. I don't think it's right. I don't think it's wrong. It's just they've just decided to add a chip. I don't know what. Woolwork saying could have done this a few weeks ago when I made a -16, thankfully, but would have wanted an additional wild card. But beggars can't be choosers. Podner saying what BS this extra chip is. I kind of agree. I kind of agree with you. I really think that... Yeah, I just don't see any benefit other than you just do a free hit. Whoop-de-doo. Let's do one for Boxing Day. Yeah, whoop-de-doo. Bilal saying FPL is becoming easy. The only counter to that, to play devil's advocate, is play a harder game. Although, what did Andy said on his stream actually recently? He went, he's playing Sky for the first time properly this season. It just becomes like FPL. same old, same old, same old. Everybody has the same team. Very, very, yeah. John Wilkes saying, and I agree. Takes the skill out of managing your team in difficult times. Yep. I think that's very, very true. Shano saying, I don't like it. It disadvantages those who have saved. I don't think it disadvantages. How does it disadvantage? You mean it advantages the ones who have saved the first one, surely. Boona saying, the number of fantasy managers on Twitter thinking it's me trolling. Yeah. I think an extra transfer a week would work better. I don't know about that. I think that, when I was listening to Chain Wrestling, they were going into full-on Steve-O rant mode about the online world, and Boona just mentioned there about trolling, but in all seriousness, they were talking about essentially people that hide behind the online screen and everything. And as you know, I've got a massive beef when it comes to the online world, but whatever, we're not here to talk about that right now. And I've now just completely forgotten what I was talking about. Brilliant. Let's go back to what the hell I was supposed to be talking about again. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, transfers and extra transfers and stuff like this. I think that I don't know how easy the game is to help me out here. I'm not a computer guy. Change things within the game itself. Coding. I don't know how easy it is to code. I think sometimes in these unprecedented times that I do think that there's got to be some kind of coding in which, for argument's sake, this game week's just gone. 6 teams postponed. If the game just said, we will allow you to do a free hit here. I don't know. I'm just speaking aloud now, because it is unprecedented times. You just don't know. But then again, weren't a couple of games postponed after the deadline? I can't even remember. Maybe if it allowed you to make a transfer on the day, if the coding was so quick that they could, let's just say for argument's sake, the deadline passes and on Saturday you got 5 fixtures and 2 games postponed, and the game goes, right, all FPL managers, we're going to give you an additional day now, so we're going to make the deadline, I know this sounds really convoluted, but then we're going to give you an extra deadline to give you a free transfer. I don't know. I just think this is just happy Christmas everybody kind of. Coolio Toothford saying this changes everything. We'll use one of them in double game weeks 21 and then the other one in the blank game week. Yeah. Again, I agree with this, Elijah. Should limit it to just the Christmas period so we can just save it. What? So we can't save it for after, yeah. Yeah, I think it's a dumb idea. Yeah, I think that's kind of like my thought process, actually. I think that's my kind of thought process that, again, we thank you for this, but it's just just have it whenever. I don't even, in my head, I know Boona was thinking of doing, for instance, a -4. A perfectly good, sound, logical -4 to bring in Sun and Regulon. I still think his better idea was to just leave it. What did he say? If in doubt, don't bother doing anything worse to that effect. I think that's the better move for him. It's the same for me. I don't need to do anything. I could easily do Sterling to Sun, but I can't be bothered. I'm just going to leave it for now. Just leaving it. And then I'm going to have my 2 transfers for game week 21 and so on. We still had no news on the potential double game weeks. That was all keyword being possibilities based on what Ben Crellin says. Now, Ben Crellin does normally get it most of the time right. So we're only basing on his predictions. his logical predictions, but we all know what logic does. Podner, what other rules can they change on a whim? Where does it end? It goes back to what I was saying about you know what. Sorry, your booster jab doesn't end after the third one. You're going to have a fourth one. I've had my fourth one. Well, you're going to have a fifth one. Okay, I'll have my fifth one. Have the fifth one. It doesn't work now. So where does it end? Where does it end? You could have it so everyone had a free hit that week. Yeah, I agree, Lewis. You could have it so everyone has a free hit, but have to use it. When I actually saw this free hit chip, my assumption was, oh, you're giving it for this game week, for game week 20, for Boxing Day. That's what I just assumed it was. But it's saying that you can just use it at any time. Yeah, great. Kainju saying people still with a wild card have a lot of avenues to plan ahead. Always plan ahead. Always plan ahead. What bit's that in the office? Come on, help me out here. Always plan ahead. Shano saying if you had to use it for 1 week only, that would be okay. Yeah, it would be okay. I think it would be alright, yeah. But unfortunately, they're giving it you for the whole season. Just who cares? Like I say, maybe for a bit of fun, I'm sure that certain people will be like, this would be my free hit team if I was doing it for Boxing Day. Oh, God. It's just very interesting. It's all just another thing that's just put a spanner in the works. Like I say, when you take the game or the mini league rivalries from a serious point of view, like I don't have the statistics at hand, but I'm sure someone can drill them up in the Discord regarding how many people in the Rivals League have used their free hit chip. I'm sure of the 100 and God knows how many, let's just say for argument's sake, 100 managers. Let's say half have used the free hit. I have, Jason has, to name two. I don't really know how many people have actually used the free hit per se, but I actually love that thought process. Do it for 1 week only. Double game week 22. Gunnar is saying free hit an easy decision now. Yeah. But you say that will work. You couldn't just set it for a specific day because everyone would just have the same players. No disrespect or anything, but you got people like Gunnar. You've already had someone else saying, well, we'll just use it for game week, double game week 22, and guess what? The same argument, we'll just have the same bloody players. It's I'm sorry, but I just... Anurag saying, yep, the Super Cup starts from Sunday. Going to have a fun couple of game weeks, especially if we can do matchups of one free hit versus another free hit. Yeah. Lewis saying, yep, that's true. It's a chance to pick a decent differential. Podler saying, I've saved all my transfers until this game week. I hit the wild card button. Don't like an extra chip at all. Except if before game week 1 I knew I had 2 free chips. Oh, is that it? Bilal is saying that only 18. Is that it? Oh, God. Is that it? 18 people of the 100 and... How many is it in the league? Just of interest. Is it 106 in the Rivals League? That's ridiculous. Is that it? 18 teams of 106 have used their free hit. God, that's a small number, isn't it? Just quickly check. It is 102. And Podner's 101st. don't worry. Someone called Visha Isa, he's below you, mate. So, every cloud. Ah, God. So all those people, all those 18, the other 100, whatever it works out to be, 82, they've got 2 free hits. Yeah. Well, interesting. Yeah, go Podner. Well, yeah, very, very interesting decision by the game. I just think they should have just left it as it is. I think it's more fun. I apologise who it was. Someone made a point about it being more interesting strategy-wise to have nothing happen at all. I agree. I think it's more interesting. I find the game a lot more interesting when everybody's in a bit of dilemma. Now we've got 2 free hits. Done. Do you think they should have more chips in the game? I think they just need to change the chips, full stop. I think they just change the chips, full stop. They're rubbish. They're all pants. Mr. Anderson's saying, oh, Mr. Anderson. Personally, not a fan of the decision, but I understand why they did it. Yeah, I don't get me wrong. I get why they've done it. And again, I thank you for doing it. Yeah. Lewis saying, the 1 free hit meant you had to choose between a double or a blank. Now everything just does it for both of them. Naraj saying it's very annoying for people who save their free hit. Why? Why is it annoying? I don't quite understand that statement, because it actually gives people that haven't used their free hit an advantage. Kainju saying 90% of the manager would have used their free hit by game week 22 anyway. Yeah. Yeah, that's a very good point. Yeah. Well, we shall see. Announcement. So tomorrow at 4 p.m. 4 p.m. tomorrow, myself, Jason, Firetog, and then we're going to have a load of people in the Discord. So if you're regular members in the Discord, get in the Hangouts tomorrow at 4 p.m. We're all going to have a laugh. We're going to be doing the draw for the Super Cup. So the Super Cup is drawn tomorrow. We will see all the content creators who's been involved, but more importantly, we'll see which one of you lucky sods has been given the privilege to enter the draw fully and been accepted to participate in the Super Cup. So you guys can all, whoever wants to watch in live, by all means join in the fun and have a laugh, but mainly get into the Discord Hangouts, and we can all have a laugh during the Super Cup from 4 p.m. tomorrow. On a final note, Boona saying it allows those that have used their free hit already to now navigate the remainder of the season as a non-free hit user would have been able to. Yep, particularly double game week 21 and 22. Effing BS. And on that note, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.